Hey y'all, I am Dr. K-Mac. I am a licensed clinical psychologist, and throughout the month of January, I have been bringing you small, manageable tips that you can use to prioritize your health and wellness. This week, we have been focusing on the five senses and how you can engage wellness strategies around your senses. Today, we're going to focus on the sense of touch. Now, I've already given background on why this is important, how you can incorporate it. So we're just going to run it down with what are some things that and ways that you can use touch as a way of like calming, being grounded, being more present in the moment. Okay, let's go. First up, I don't know if y'all know this about me, but I am a crystals girly. Yes, I am. I'm a Virgo. I'm an earth sign. Baby, I love crystals. Now, here's my thing. I like them a little more rugged, because I like the feel of, I don't know, I just like the way it feels versus like the more smooth ones, but almost throughout all of my sessions, baby, I got a crystal in my hand because it's very calming to me. It's grounding. It helps me to stay focused. I think about the intention of the crystal, the energy I want to feel, and yeah, it helps me. Think about fidgets. You can think about stress balls, things that you can squeeze that helps to take out tension. As we talk about touch, you also can think about things such as massages, like a deep tissue massage or a very relaxing massage. And I want to clarify that with these forms of touch, it's not always what you're touching. It also can be being touched, right? Because some forms of touches can be relaxing. It can be comforting. Do what you want with that. So again, we can think about massages. We can think about facials. You can also think about a hug. Like, have you ever hugged someone and afterwards it felt like it released everything you were holding that you didn't know you were holding? Get you a nice good hug from somebody. All right, let's take it over to nature. Nature is very grounding. I don't care. I'm not a nature girly, but I'm a nature girly because there is healing and power with being in nature. Sometimes you have to take your shoes off and put your feet in some dirt. You have to put your feet in the ground and just stand there. It is very grounding. It brings you to the present moment. I'm not one of those hug a tree people, but there are people who hug trees and they love it. So try it out if you want to. Gardening, so really putting your hands in the soil and planting things. If you don't have a garden, you can think about plants, tending to those plants. Look at my babies in the background. Shining, 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 yeah. But back to this, you could think about plants. You can also like repot your plants. Again, it's a very grounding experience. Snow in the wintertime, putting your hands in the snow. You can think about going, if you live somewhere where there's a beach or you're on vacation, really put your hands in the sand and allow yourself to feel the texture of it. You can put your hand in the part that's dry. You can put your hand where the waves are crashing. Again, these are things that just help you take in what are you feeling? Just being present in what that moment presents. For people who deal with anxiety, one of the strategies that's often talked about is like ice water baths. Think of it like putting some ice in a bucket or in a bowl and putting your hands in it. Some people do their face. That's not my thing, but if it helps you to snap out of what you're experiencing to bring you back to the present moment, try it. A fluffy blanket, a comfortable blanket. You can think about weighted blankets because again, it can feel like, it's not a hug, but it's weighted. So yeah, it's comforting. You want to think about soft sheets. You can buy you a nice satin pillowcase. So when you lay your head down, you feel in luxury. And then you also want to think about art. Like think about paint, clay, Play-Doh for kids, that kinetic sand. Sometimes it might even be putting a pen in your hand and writing. And just that can become very soothing through that type of touch. Along the same line, you can think about coloring as well. Those adult coloring books. Try it, y'all. And lastly, no, let me go back. I don't have any pets, but people who have pets, I know there are people who have emotional support animals. Sometimes even just rubbing that pet can feel comforting, their fur, taking it all in. Again, being present. And lastly, this all makes me think about, there was a video that I saw a few years ago where there was this person laying in the ground in the rain, and then the parent came and laid down beside them in the rain. And it just talked about anxiety and that being a form of comfort. You have to figure out, again, what are the ways that you feel that comfort? What are the things that helps to calm you? What are the things that helps you to decompress? What are the things that helps you to feel grounded and do it? All of these things may not be your thing, but some of them may be, and you need to figure it out so that they become a part of your For some of these things, these are daily strategies, weekly strategies, monthly strategies. And then some of these things, when you're in that heightened state, you want to be able to do these things. But the only way you're going to know what helps you when you're in that heightened state is if you practice it when you're, feeling good, feeling normal, feeling yourself. All right, y'all. That's all I got for touch for right now. If there are other things that you will add to the list, please add them to the comments. Remember, each one teach one. That is how we're all going to learn, grow, and heal. No gatekeeping over here. All right, y'all. Let me know your thoughts.